Welcome back to The Explainer. Okay, today we're diving into something that is just so small, so unassuming, yet literally incredibly powerful. We're talking about a tiny, sweet dessert fruit that's actually been around for thousands of years. And we'll see how just incorporating it into your daily routine can completely transform your body. Seriously, if you're someone who is always looking for highly efficient ways to boost your health, but, without all those complicated, impossible to stick to routines, you are definitely going to want to pay close attention to what we're unpacking today. Let's get into the absolutely amazing benefits of dates.
So the magic number we're focusing on here is 3. What actually happens if you eat just 3 dates a day? I mean, it sounds almost too simple, right? Like, no way that does anything. But committing to this tiny daily habit promises some truly unimaginable changes. We are talking about a total physical turnaround. Everything from finally eliminating that heavy afternoon fatigue we all know way too well to getting skin and hair that are noticeably more radiant. It's a really bold claim for such a tiny piece of fruit, but the mechanics behind why this happens are just fascinating. Let's set the scene a bit. It's 3 p.m., you're staring at your computer screen, and you are just absolutely crashing. Your immediate instinct? It's probably to grab one of those formulated energy drinks or pour, another cup of coffee just to force yourself through the rest of the afternoon. But swapping that processed can of artificial ingredients for literally just 2 natural dates is actually the superior choice. But why? Why on earth does a piece of fruit work better than a scientifically formulated energy drink?
Well, the secret lies right in the specific makeup of the fruit. See, dates aren't just generically sweet. They're packed with a very precise trio of natural sugars: glucose, fructose, and sucrose. And what makes this exact combination so special is how it reacts inside your body. These sugars mix instantly into your bloodstream. They don't just sit around weighing your stomach down. They immediately convert into a massive, instant energy boost. In fact, if you exercise regularly, this rapid absorption makes dates the absolute perfect pre-workout snack to just power you through a really heavy session.
But it's not just about that immediate energy spike. Dates actually offer a much deeper physiological benefit. They are absolutely loaded with dietary fiber, which essentially acts as premium fuel for your beneficial gut bacteria. By eating dates, you're actively stimulating these essential digestive microbes. This keeps your entire digestive system super active, effectively relieving those really painful, uncomfortable problems like constipation. And it doesn't stop there. By feeding these good bacteria, you are actively strengthening your body's entire immune system right from the inside out.
It all really boils down to a simple but very powerful truth: clean stomach, fit body. What you should take away from this is that overall physical fitness, immense energy, and immune strength, they don't just come from what you do at the gym. They absolutely begin with a healthy, active gut environment. If your digestive system is clean and functioning optimally, thanks to all that dietary fiber, the rest of your body just naturally follows suit.
All right, so we've covered the immediate energy spikes and daily digestion. But what about the long game? Well, it turns out this tiny fruit acts as a critical protector for our most vital organs. So we aren't just talking about a quick snack anymore. We are looking at a long-term defense system for the exact organs that keep us alive and thinking clearly: the heart and the brain. Let's break down that heart protection first. Dates are an absolute powerhouse of natural potassium, which goes straight to work regulating your blood pressure. And why does this matter so much? Because by keeping your blood pressure firmly under control, you are significantly reducing the risks of suffering a stroke or a heart attack later in life. It's essentially preventative maintenance for your cardiovascular system, all packed into a sweet, bite-sized little fruit. And the benefits are equally impressive for your brain health. Regular consumption actively helps to improve memory and can even help reduce the risk of debilitating cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's. Think about the application here. If you're a student pulling long hours studying, or a professional who relies heavily on continuous mental endurance and razor-sharp focus, protecting your brain is non-negotiable. Dates offer a natural, proven way to sustain and protect that mental clarity over time.
Now, this is where the specific mineral lineup of the date really shines. You've got this powerful trio of copper, magnesium, and selenium working together to actually fortify weakening, aging bones, making them as strong as iron. And alongside that bone support, you have an absolute treasure trove of actual iron. For anyone suffering from anemia, and this is especially important for women to note, regular consumption dramatically improves blood circulation. And you know that healthy, rosy glow to your face that we mentioned at the very beginning of this explainer? That improved circulation is exactly what brings that on.
Okay, so we know the immense benefits, right? From your brain down to your bones and gut. But how exactly should you be eating them to actually get these results?
Let's look at the practical application, the proper dosage, and the optimal timing to safely and effectively incorporate dates into your everyday dietary routine, because we definitely want to do this without overdoing it.
Here is your magic range, 3 to 5 dates per day. That is the absolute optimal sweet spot for a healthy person. The crucial point here is moderation. Because yes, while they're entirely natural and they are a massive nutritional powerhouse, you can absolutely have too much of a good thing. You really don't want to eat too many at once. Sticking strictly to this 3 to 5 range ensures you get all the fiber, the minerals, and that instant energy without totally overwhelming your system.
So when exactly should you eat those 3 to 5 dates? Well, the doctor-recommended timing is broken down into 2 very simple steps to maximize how your body absorbs those nutrients and experiences those awesome energy-boosting effects. Step 1. Eat a couple in the morning on an empty stomach. This wakes up your digestive system and delivers a clean, smooth energy hit right at the start of your day. Step 2. Have the rest in the afternoon as a snack. This perfectly targets that 3 p.m. slump we talked about earlier, giving you that instant glucose and fructose boost right when your body naturally starts to drag.
There is, however, one vital medical caveat that we definitely need to keep in mind. Because dates are so incredibly efficient at delivering natural sugars quickly straight to the bloodstream, they naturally have a high sugar concentration. Therefore, diabetics absolutely must consult their doctor before incorporating dates into their diet. We want to be absolutely clear on this medical limitation. While the sugars are 100% natural, that rapid delivery means it's vital to get professional medical clearance if you have any blood sugar management issues.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. Are you ready to swap out your processed snacks for this ancient nutritional powerhouse? I mean, we've seen the evidence, right? From giving you instant, crash-free energy, to protecting your heart and your brain, to fortifying your bones and making your skin quite literally glow. It's all about making a small, highly effective change to your daily routine. So the next time you feel that heavy afternoon fatigue setting in, what will you reach for? Thank you so much for joining me to unpack this fascinating topic. Stay healthy, stay curious, and keep learning.